With this video, what we're going to have a look at is changing the image size or resolution and quality. Remember, some cameras will have two separate size and quality settings. Some cameras will only have a size setting. Some cameras will have the quality and size settings in the same menu system. With my little Pentax and with most cameras, the image size is changed through the menu. And here we can see I've got recorded pixels and quality level. Whenever we see M or MP, that stands for megapixel, so this camera is currently set to 6 megapixels. To go down the menu, again press the down button on the settings wheel, and if I press OK to enter that menu, I've got 6 million, 4 million, 2 million and 640 by 480 or VGA. The more pixels that you're using to capture an image, it's meant to be better quality. Remember, up to a certain point that is true. Anything above 3 or 4 million pixels will be of good quality, but anything higher than 6, say you had a 10 or 12 megapixel camera, it doesn't really mean that you can see any great change in the image quality. It merely means that you can print it that much larger. So this is changing the recorded pixels. Remember, why you might want to change the recorded pixels is space on your flash card or the intended output of your image. If you're only going to email it to someone, then perhaps a 640 by 480 would be good enough. If you do want to print your image, then I would always suggest going with the highest resolution setting. If I say OK to 640 by 480, then exit with the menu, you can see I can take 4,418 photos. Well, that's the remaining shots. If I change that back to 6 million, I can now only take 294. So you see the difference that it makes in image size. Quality refers to the lossy nature of JPEGs, and again on this camera it is a separate option. I've got quality level, I've got best, better and good. Good means that it's going to be quite a high compression rate, and that means that certain coloured pixels will be thrown away whilst the empty space is recorded in the image. As soon as the image is decompressed or opened on the camera or computer, the colour that's been deleted will be replaced with the surrounding colours. Better means that the image will be less compressed, and best means, or is, the least amount of compression that's available. And again, this will have an effect not only on the quality of the image, but on the amount of images that you can capture. If I press OK for this one, we can still take 294. But it does, to some extent, change the size. So that's changing the image quality and image size of your images. Always also remember that if you turn your camera on and off again, or off and on again, then it will remember what the image size was set to and what the image quality was set to. So always do make sure that you change it back if you're making changes for a specific reason. With the Samsung, again it's pretty much exactly the same. If I press, in this case, if I press the function button, here I've got the image size, and you see this is a slightly larger resolution that's allowed. We've got 14 million, 12 million, 12 million to a specific ratio, 10 million again to a specific ratio, 8, 5, 3 and 1. And with some of the newer cameras, as you might be able to see here, you get a helpful hint on what you can do with the images once you've captured them. The same is true for the quality. I've got SF, which stands for superfine, I've got fine, and I've got normal. So again, that controls the compression amount. So that is changing your resolution and your image quality.